Yes, they're light cavalry, yeah. Well, I did at first. I said okay, that's fine because I mean he had already done it, right? So I'm like okay, and then I'm like oh shit, anti-cav is an impactful unit. Why not go recon? And by the time I went to oh, they're a knight replacement. Oh, it's heavy cav. Oh, really? I've only played Mali like a couple times. Oh, he actually went right down to the coast. Interesting. I was thinking he would go here and build the campus. Who do I suspect? Well, yeah, I mean, like these guys are already out of the game. Scotland's dead. Um, Zulu is not going to live much longer. Noob is a fantastic player, and he's going to get his science up. And with Sim, he'll bring a general to the yard. Like he's not going to be able to produce units. They don't really have the gold generation, the big gold generation you expect from Matsumusa, right? So he's not going to be able to buy a ton of units. And producing units as Mali is kind of cancerous because of the yield problem you have. So yeah, I think you just outproduce him and just keep throwing units at him. He's getting another encampment here. Control generals, intelligence agency, get a free spy, get the +5. Did I say Zulu? I don't know how I said Zulu. I apologize. Obviously it's Mali. I don't know why I did that. Weird. Well, no, I disagree completely though, Raging Norseman, because at the end of the day, if you pick Mali, there's a chance you're going to end up with crap desert. Um, that's just the way it is. And they did have a remap. They could have remapped it. They had a horrible spawn for Scotland, and they had a horrible spawn for Mali. They could have remapped, and they didn't. You pick these civs, 4v4. There's a very good chance you're going to be front line. Very good chance you'll be front line. If you're Scotland, you've got no way to defend against front line for the first 75, 80 turns of the game, and you're just going to be screwed. And that's what happened to them. And you get a bad desert, you can remap. But if you remap every game, then it just becomes toxic because everyone goes looking for a perfect map, and it takes forever to get a game going. I completely disagree with that. If you take a spawn dependent civ and you don't get the spawn you want, them's the breaks. Yeah, you get one per series, and that's all you should get. You can do it whenever you want. Each civ gets one, and you can do it whenever and however you want. Jessica's up to 101. Oh, by the way, I didn't check. So Domidar's in another monumentality. Pembrush, and she went free ink for big science. I like that. Monumentality, free ink again for Montemusa to keep his fake science going. And then Simon Bolivar with the free ink. So, or sorry, the pen brush. Yeah, so they came and settled this. They'll steal these tiles eventually, I'd imagine. Pretty big game coming from Ethiopia here. They're going to need to... there's another forward settle. What do you mean don't listen to me? What did I say, DeVries, that was incorrect? Maybe don't listen to DeVries. Maybe that's the solution. They're going to need money. Noob's got money. Task's got money. They need these to be crossbows. What's his science at? 55. You only get one per series. That's what I said. I said you get one per series, and I think it would be stupid to make it two. Or to make it per game, I should say. Somebody in chat said that it should be one per game, or one per map. Like, whatever, like one per, not per series, but per game. And I said no. Catapults. This city dies next turn, I think. Series is best of 3. In the title, you can see it's this is game 1 of a best of 3, and so in the 3 games, yeah. I said they could have remapped in this game, but they didn't. Tomorrow is game 2. Yeah, these guys could have remapped this game. They could have chosen to do it, but they didn't. Maybe I misspoke, but that's obviously what I meant to say. I'm pretty sure that's what I was saying. Rapa Nui dies. What do you mean token used? What? Delete it, delete it, delete it, delete it! Is he going to keep it? Oh, wow, he's going to keep it. No, they did not. This is the first game. No tokens were used. They could have used a remap token right here to get rid of this crap and this crap. Oh, is it? Maybe it's an. I'll calm down because maybe it's an English translation thing. I'm not sure. This is game 1 of a best out of 3. So you play 3 games. Whoever gets to 2 wins first. Okay, this is the first game. I know, right, Zaddy? I either they're trolling me or something. Sometimes you got to be patient as a. Sometimes you have to be patient as a. Oh yeah, he's a little bit through here. They've blocked that though. You have to be a little bit patient as a. As a streamer, because sometimes there's an English translation problem. Yeah, that's just religious units, which doesn't really impact the game at all. Did he get the engineer for walls? Oh, he chopped them out. He chopped the walls out and killed this unit, and now he keeps it. Yeah, it's a Pangea map, yeah. Musket, that's solid. Big thing is just to hold. It's good. It's gonna need he's gonna need fish to come get things done. Roy Batty's got a good sim going though. This is gonna be tricky. We need a quick kill here. This is the big thing. Need a quick kill here, and then you can figure out a way to, like, yeah, 4v2, whatever. Noob carrying all day. Noob's a beast. Freaking love Noob. He's such a good dude. In addition to being an awesome, awesome player. Need a fishing boat. This would be really good here. Control this with Zhongs. If they ever try to step through here, the Zhongs will just delete units. Sorry, what do you mean? Why never on Pangea? Oh, never on. Wait, what? Yeah, generally speaking, like, Pangea can get really weird maps, and the deserts don't generally get all that big. It depends. Like, sometimes you'll get lucky, but it's hard to say. Sometimes you'll get lucky and get a good spawn, a good desert spawn. But BBS takes out desert. It eliminates the amount of desert that generates on the game. So you're generally going to have, especially like when you get weird landmass like this, the deserts are going to really be. Yeah, they should absolutely. They should thank him because, yeah, that would really hurt. Like, these pikemen become much less valuable. Really important for him to get his science up here. He's getting his theater squares going. Fish has got to have a plan here, though. Yeah, the votes were -5 on both sides, and the tiebreaker was the -5. So it wouldn't have mattered what I did. But yeah, he had already voted when I told him to switch to recon. Anti-Cav, yeah, that's my anti-Cav loses 5, and the difference was by 1 vote. Light Cav versus anti-Cav, and anti-Cav won by 1 vote because of this here. Because he had already voted when I told him to go recon, he had already voted for anti-Cav. Yeah, Molly dies, and I would presume CC. Walls in 2. Crossbows. These guys step in and take down the walls anyway. They just can't produce units fast enough because you're Molly, right? Yeah, but the problem is that if we'd have voted recon, which we should have done, but he had already done anti-Cav, the vote would have went to, by tiebreak, to the host, which is and they would have calculated it as well. The how many votes they needed to win the tiebreaker, and get the light Cav to lose 5. So it's a difference of 10, right? So it's a big difference. And we should have gone recon, and for some reason it didn't occur to me for a second. Like, I was just like, he said what he wanted to do. I'm like, sure, whatever. I'm just, because it's typically like he had said it. Okay, that's fine. And I'm like, wait a minute, anti-Cav's a terrible idea. That's what we have to go recon here. And I asked him if he had voted already, and he had, and it was like, yeah, shit. Yeah, look at this too. Like he doesn't have any hills. Like these are really bad temples. Really bad. I think both of these can shoot. This is level 2. I think both of these can shoot this turn, right? With the general. Both of these shoot this turn. He might take this city with the crossbows taking down units. The musket doesn't get there is the only thing. The musket doesn't get there. And now he has to deal with this, so that's going to slow him down a little bit. I'm not sure I would have kept that city because I mean, if he kills these guys, it's game over anyway. I think, right? And I mean, it's got a good campus, so I guess yeah. Now he has to deal with muskets. That's this here, right? Yeah. No, the host is Jessica. Yeah, so they wouldn't have even needed the tiebreaker, but either way, yeah, that was the point. Did he get? Yeah, Grandmasters. Yeah, he's got Grandmasters, so he can shit units with Faith. What's his per turn? It's only 82, but he can get units. Metal casting in 5. Man, if his science is a little bit better. Put this city down here. I would have gone with the campus. Problem is that there's no production anyway, so it's not going to matter. Is there? Did he put? Oh, he put Magnus in there, but there's not even a chop. He needs walls. Get rid of that lava and build walls. Needs money for crossbows. Needs to try and first move that. Dominator's got to be flipping. Absolutely. This is trouble. This is trouble. He's building a statue of Zeus. He's got to figure out a way to put pressure on. No. Yeah, the host is the default if it's so whoever invests the most the biggest percentage of their votes gets it. And so the vote was 16-15. And then the caster vote made it tied. So it wouldn't the host doesn't matter unless the unless each team voted the equal share of their total votes. Oh, he lost his level 2 catapult. I don't think I hold that. I would have just killed that. So I would have. And then why then you have to deal with these muskets and it slows this down. I don't know if I like that play. No. But this is just the beginning, right? Like he had two catapults, and one of them was a level 2, and the one catapult died. Is me point. Didn't he have a settler come into here, I thought? It might be time to get an escape settler in the water. Problem is he's a long ways from being able to cross the sea. Tech-wise. Yeah, he's given away his iron so he can pre-build chariots and upgrade him with gold. Problem is, when this pops next turn, he's going to have to move this unit back or delete one of the units because there's no place for it to go. Oh, no, he has an encampment. There's a unit on the encampment, so he can move out of the encampment. I forgot he had an encampment. He's got... he had one down here, but it's blocked off. And he can't get in the water. I'm wondering what his tech is right now. Is he going... Oh, he's going education. I'm wondering if he's headed to cartography. No, because you don't need... Yeah, because cartography lets him get in the waters. Then he could storm the beaches with Llaneros. That might have been the play. Eight turns. I mean, now the vote's not as significant because he doesn't have that many anti-cav because he didn't bother building them. But he has one here and one here. Right? He needs ballistics is what he needs. He is still 2 turns on metal casting, so... He's in a lot of trouble right now. He's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, he needs field cannons and he's not going to have them for a while. What are you talking about? Oh, I thought I read that as Crusader. I thought somebody said, I thought I read in chat somebody had it as Crusader. Yeah, Molly's, yeah. They just said, why bother, yeah. Yeah. It's the most useless religion that's ever been made, probably. Yeah, like this unit dies to this musket, and taking the walls down becomes that much harder. 15 turret field cannon. Yeah, like keeping this city, I think, was the problem. Dealing with these muskets instead of having two. This city's already dead. If these 2 catapults are alive and shooting, it's this city's already dead. A lot of pre-builds coming in. I'm guessing cuirassiers. Yeah, ballistics. Cuirassiers coming in hot. Where's his tech? Humanism. Humanism's done to little ways on cores. He'll get boosted to cores though by fish. Warrior monks, poggers, yeah, warrior monks save the settler. Could you imagine? This is a funny play here. I like this. So cuirassiers, look at all the units. This city dies. Gotta continue to produce units. Fall back. Defend. Be hard to push through this with defender. Tech's gonna be huge though. Metal casting next turn. Ballistics won't be fast. It'll be boosted, but it won't be fast. Yeah, I think it's because of I mean she's getting the builder there now. She built the campus first, which I like because it's crazy. But I think the gold there was just too much gold needed by the other team members. I think it was just a matter of definite gold advantage here too. I think it was just simply a matter of not having the gold to buy it. Look at this. You think Ethiopia's production, they don't have good land. What do you mean Ethiopia's production is going to start rolling? I don't know what you mean. Oh, yeah, faith production, yeah. Sure. 281. It's not amazing. It's not bad. The Ineros are really going to be tough. The Ineros are going to be tough. This is looking bad. They got to make sure they kill this so it's 3v2. Mean buying this mountain tile here? She was going bottom tree earlier. No, she stopped at cartography. She's field or ballistics next turn. She went bottom tree, then she went and got cartography, then she went back to bottom. Well, there's definitely a play here. I'm guessing that's the conversation, is like she's getting universities going and that, really pushing science still. But she really should be thinking about producing some units and just come in this back door. Turn 76 Coliseum. Yeah, like coming in this back land and just pillaging the crap out of it with cuirassiers. Make them fight here instead. Get these crossbows out and leveled. Cuirassiers. Decent amount of money. These guys are barely plus. That's going to be a huge factor in the game, is that these guys are barely plus. They're like plus 45 overall. And these guys here are over plus 200, plus 215 almost. No, 218. Who got Imitep? I don't know. Somebody probably Faith bought it. Oh, yeah. Jessica Faith bought it. I saw that this was in production, so I don't think, maybe, I don't know. She had this in production. This was half produced when I saw it last, so I don't think it was that. I don't know what else her plan would be, though, for it. Where is it? It's right here. Oh! There it is. Just got rejected. What was left on this? Like 3 turns? That's exactly what she did. She faithbought Imitep. Was it 4? So it would have been 3 this turn. Right? Because the turn just rolled over. So got 3 turned on it. That's a big play. That's going to boost her culture as well. That's a big play. Very well done. Nice snipe job. Cuirassiers. Bring a lot of boys to the yard now. Statue of Zeus is built. That's a big play. 3 turns on the era. Roy Batty is going dark, which is probably purposeful. Going to be normal there. And normal here. Unless they do something big. Likely normal. Likely normal. And darks. Does she buy the arena as well? I didn't see the arena get bought. It's a big gold investment. Well, that's what I was thinking, NC, is they might have thought they're now the Forbidden City on the overflow. They might have thought the Coliseum got them the golden, and now they might be hurting. 2 turns to go. It's going to be a tough push. Dominator's got to hold on here. Mathematics. Does he already get... If he had field cannons, he should have upgraded, right? Yeah, no surprise there. Noob's there in 6. Oh no, Noob already has it? What is he going colonialism? Well, because he's going to boost it, maybe. Nationalism in 3 on fish. Yeah, he should have killed that city. That's unfortunate. Level 3. Make sure that stays alive. Like, he can't produce units, and they've got no gold, right? Like, look at this. He simply can't produce units. Fest just feasted on gold here. Never got more cities down. I mean, his stats are fine, but it's hard to continue to get your stats going good when you've run out of cities to upgrade and improve. Yeah, it was a bit of a greedy play maybe by Noob. Did they buy him a settler to try and sneak out the back door and they caught it? Oh, man. That's too bad. And Jessica can't get over here either. Yeah, the harbor's there. I was going to say, because you could have built the harbor on this side if it didn't already have a harbor, but I think it does. Yeah. Could have built a harbor on this side. She's got good science. Canals when. Yeah, Fish has got a galley here. If he could ever get the galley up. The chokes are just brutal in this game. Like, it made Fish so unable to do anything with the chokes. Yeah, her science will drop from free inquiry, absolutely. Bought a galley here so the city could live till walls. Yeah. Bit of a slow trek here. Yeah, I mean, Slum, I don't think the thing is that if Congress was better, he could have made more anti-cav, and then he kind of had to stop making anti-cav because they became useless. And so that would have slowed things down, but I think ultimately, knowing that he was isolated, he probably got a little greedy with the culture plays. He probably should have just went hard science, went like just I mean, get your religion, get defender, but then go right into campuses. This was a greedy play, probably. Um, but yeah, just hard campuses, units, get a general. I think yeah. Why does it look like that, fam? Scotland's already dead. Molly's getting close. Major advantage on gold goes to... Well, I mean, it slowed down because he was just kind of doing a preliminary push, really. He did a preliminary push, stole some gold off the mines, wore it down a little bit, but he had to back off a little bit. But yeah, it's not going to matter. Grandmaster's Chapel, 7 turns. He needs to get moving. I mean, at that point, it's 3v2. I kind of wish that Dom... he's got our Terracotta Army coming in hot. That's going to be big. I kind of wish that Noob had gotten a couple more cities going. Like, look at this. That's gorgeous. That's just hoggers. If he'd have gotten a couple more cities going, he could have got more science going. It's been a little bit more relevant in the sim game. But it's just going to be a drag him out fight, I think, now. It's 3v2. Pretty big gold advantage. When Monza dies, the gold advantage is tremendously in their favor here, right? That's the big key. If Monza dies... Yeah, can't F this one up, can he? A, A, A. A me, A me, A me. Okay, well, this is going for a minute. I'm going to go feed Rory and let her outside. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, it's still going on. Okay, give me 2 more seconds here. Okay, what's going on? Did the... What happened? Cancels any international trade routes between civilizations chosen embargo Menelik. So they canceled Menelik. They canceled growth for Menelik. And they gave 2 points to Jessica. Oh, no, they went all in to lose 2 points on Jessica for Diplo. Okay. Yeah, it is, yeah. Thank you, General. Anybody out there who's got points who can contribute points to the goal, I think I need to get to like 85,000 by this time tomorrow, or sometime tomorrow afternoon. We're at 47. If you've got points and you'd like to do it, you could contribute those points to boosting the stream. Yeah, it's interesting here. 147. It's kind of a wash on science, which is going to make it a drag 'em out fight. So it's important that they kill Noob and make it a 3v2 and then hold out for Diplo, I guess. Jessica can control the seas, so Statue of Zeus, or Statue of Liberty would be the play, I guess. So they bought him a galley. They bought him a galley. They buy him a settler, and he can still live. He can escort with the galley. He can escort the settler over here. He can still be alive, and they have a cockroach for Diplo. That'll be fine. I really think that's probably the play. Shmoop, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Bringing in the tier 1. How long does he live? I mean, it'll take him a while to get down through here. Not a long time. That's for sure. The settler purchase probably has to come pretty quick. Yeah, he probably faith bought the last one, right? So they've got some gold. He just spent some. They'll know it's the play. They need to buy it pretty soon because he'll have to like come and settle it here real quick, right? I think that he's got to turn the galley around and start getting it going right now. Thank you for the points, guys. Appreciate the boosts for the stream. Yeah, I feel like it's got to be right now. Turn this around, get it in the water. This city flipped back, so now he's got to retake it. That was yeah. Oh, that's a good point. He needs to have cartography. Was he heading back up that way? I think maybe. I don't know. Yeah, cartography next turn. I did see him going mathematics, so he was turning around. The settler buy's got to come next turn. I think it's got to go. What would it cost for a settler right now for him? Yeah, he checked a stream. He has connect turn. Yeah. I mean, walls slows him down a little bit, but it's got to be now. Like, the gold's got to come, and he's got to buy it. It might be too late. It'll move 3 turn. It'll move 3 a turn, or 2. Because cartography giving another thing of movement. Five. He could settle in 7. I don't think it's happening. Problem is, too, is that Ethiopia could switch to a culture victory of their own. I'm wondering. Somebody's got to defend culture from Ethiopia now. Potentially. I don't know. Oh, is it mathematics that makes it 3? Oh, okay. He can settle in 6, but they gotta buy it. If they wait any longer, he dies. I don't even know if he lasts 6. This galley should not be out here, because it can get stolen again. I don't know, guys. But I don't know. Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta get Roy. Oh, they pillaged this. It's dead now, but he pillaged it, so he has to repair it. Yeah, Noob's got to get his shit together. He's got to get his shit together and kill Molly. What's Molly's science? 43 to 114. Yeah. I think that they're kind of resigned to the fact that he dies here before they can get a settler over there. Because this galley, what is this? Like, he needs to escort it. Does he buy a galley as well? Well, Colombia is not going to block this water. All he does is buys a settler and puts it in the water. It's gone. This guy can't get in the water. But the problem is he needs a galley. Oh, yeah, because they might not have cartography. Yeah, he gets to here, he doesn't get there, and then he puts it in the deep water. Because he probably doesn't have cartography, right? Yeah. Good point. It needs to be bought, though. They should have had that. They should have had that turn. Did he buy it? Where is it? Where'd all their gold go? $54. Huge gold advantage on this side. No, he can get around the unit. I don't know. I guess they're just resigned to him dying, I guess, at this point. So he's just scouting. I don't know. He's on rifling. Noob's on rifling in 1. So it's the tech tree's pretty much tied between the two of them. He needs to outproduce him, which I really wish he just had gone with a couple, 3 more cities. But anyway. Yeah, but yeah, you could buy the settler here and just, I mean, you could have bought it ages ago. Yeah, choral music maybe was a better call for the culture. Who knows? Feed the world wasn't all that valuable to him. Maybe just a reactionary thing, just what you do, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, no. Let's just stop the discussion. I was talking about like 5 turns ago. Get the settler. I was referring to like 5 turns ago. The fact he has to retake this is so annoying. Southrix, thank you for the raid, buddy. Idiot host put sequential turns. I was host. Oh no, sequential. The game's interesting. Noob came in here, took the city. He should have deleted it. So, bit of a situation there. He's pushing again with Cursors. Lack of production's killing over here. Domidar dies shortly. It's going to be a Sim-Off. Fish, Jessica. And Noob. The big key is right here. The big key here is defend a culture win and make it 3v2. B-Bulb, how you doing? Hello there. And welcome in, everybody. Thank you for the raid, Southrix, again, a.k.a. Falcon. Good to see you. Very interesting game. You know, it's true, Agatha. I mean, if they figure out a way, like, I don't see a way in which he produces enough units. And then the biggest thing, too, is this. When you take away, if you take away Mansa Musa, these guys are negative on gold. Whereas over here, it's even with Damodar out, you're looking at plus 200. Or sorry, plus 300. Right? Oh no, sorry. I was thinking that was negative. More than that. Then, yeah. Oh, 350. Even with Damodar out, it's plus 350. Ethiopian religion is core music, cross-cultural dialogue, which I didn't like this pick. Pagodas, which is big denial, and Crusade. He got Crusade eventually, but which Crusade I guess could help here. It is in his lands a little bit. The big thing is going to be Fish figuring a way to defend this. Not being able to do, like, being Mapuche and not being able to do anything with the, with his, you know, or, like, his, whatever you call them, the Milan Raiders was a big, was it, like, just a crazy amount of chokes through here. Just a crazy amount. Hey, Tordred, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for contributing the 2,000 maple syrup to the channel. Giving that big boost. Short Stack, thank you for the prime. Good to see you. Yeah, they need to make this 3v2. It's really too bad that Damodar couldn't get an escape out. That made all the difference. Because it could have been, they could have had a cockroach over here and made it 4v2. And the denial of pagodas, I mean, not that anybody, I guess Damodar could have denied it from, anyway. There was some drama with Congress. So, this other guy, Kacheka, the Russian dude, he took control and votes, and he's like, I'll do, you know, this, this, and this. And then I realized after a second he had said anti-cav. And then I went back to him and said, no, not anti-cav, do recon for -5 +5. I said, no, -5 recon, not to anti-cav. And I said, did you already, he already voted. It's like, I already voted. Like, oh shit. And it turned out that it broke, his vote on anti-cav broke the tie. And so that made building anti-cav to protect all this area did not work. Yeah, gold is going to be the major problem. I don't know how they get it up, though. Like, Mansa Musa has no way of really producing more. This, yeah, I don't know. The observer breaks the tie. I mean, this is the only time I've ever seen it where it had an impact on the game. Oh, no, wait. I had the one where I did the game with... but that was when I was solo doing it, yeah. Yeah, this needs to die. Bombard's coming. He does have nationalism in 5, which isn't fast, but he will be able to get cores up. And then that will make it go a little bit faster. More Bombards coming. Engineer on the move. Another engineer to skip forward. Did anybody get golden? Dark, dark, normal. Yeah. Just Menelik got golden. As long as he's in golden, it makes his push harder against Mapuche at least. Which will be good for Fish. But, I mean, this is just like a stalemate. It's just kind of crazy. She's got Statue of Liberty in 3. That's big. Going Chancery there. Gonna want to get walls there. Maybe the builder chops him out. There is a spy there. Fish has a spy there. Do they keep Domitar alive for the cult? I mean, it would be a decent idea. But yeah, if they keep him alive for Congress, like it's just a throw. They have to hope they give him culture before Congress. I'm assuming Mahabodhi got built. Yeah, Mahabodhi got built. So it's really just the 4 here. Jessica would be at that would put her at 8. And then they would need to destroy Congresses for quite a while. Yeah, it would be a long while. 8. So then you'd have to like, even if you got 4 per Congress, you need 3 more Congresses. That's 60 turns. I don't see that happening. There's no way Diplo's in the books now. If anything, this just kind of denies any chance of the other guys who are at. Oh, they're only at 5, so that wouldn't. No, yeah, it's just Diplo's not in the win. I have no idea. I don't know. I think you got to deny culture victory from Ethiopia or it's over. I don't know how you push either way. I mean, Fish is fantastic, but like it just 180. Like the science is basically a wash across the board. Like this game could go on forever. You mean settlers over here? I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing her get to work on pushing from the north. But yeah, battleships when is big. Battleships. Yeah, she can't. This is battleshipable, and that's it. And of course, this is. But none of this is. Yeah, I mean, she's simming. Maybe she's going to be trying to. She's got amphitheaters going. Maybe part of her role right now is probably denial of culture victory. To sim up, she's getting shipyards. There's no one to compete with on the water. Productivity, get units, start pushing. Yeah, we're in for a long one indeed. The big thing here, the big problem is that Fish is on a 2-front battle here. And so Jessica needs to figure out a way to put pressure here. And then Noob needs to finish this ASAP and start getting roads the other way. But his science is he's got to keep his science up so he can compete. That Ethiopian science is starting to get pretty poggers. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, the chokes were just brutal. I mean, it just the chokes right off the bat. I said it like there's chokes on every front. There's just nothing but 1-tile chokes. He couldn't have asked for a worse map. Like he needed, like Fish needed like this to be open, right? Like if this was not mountains, if everything else was the same and this was not mountains, the Milan Raiders break through and pillage the shit out of this and slow him way down. He sends like 8 of them in there and just goes to town, and that slows him down. And then he can kind of get the advantage on science and then figure out a way to push it, right? But when do you ever get to push this? It's like the first to balloons. 395. Yeah, they stopped the Yaneros now. It's true, but the Yaneros pushing from here wouldn't have been as dangerous as because the Milans aren't about killing anything. It's just about pillaging, right? They're super fast. You run around here and you just pillage everything. And then you make them come and do it. And then maybe, you know, creates a hole. I don't know. Yeah, it's a free kill on Scotland, but yeah. And then Noob needs to finish this off. Will they blame it on Congress? I mean, it was a factor, but it was. I think he dies either way. I think there's no way that he doesn't die. I think if anything, they need to reconsider their method in which they try to get an escape settler. Not that escape settler. Congress was still always going to be a bit of a blah. It's going to be a lot of this is going to be about gold. Kill Mansa Musa and make it about gold is the biggest thing. Yeah, Domitor is dead. Feels bad, man. That really helps them too. Some really nice campuses. It's going to be hard to pull. The only thing is that Menelek's faith per turn doesn't help him all that much if they can't afford the units, right? He's at minus 84 a turn. As soon as Mansa Musa dies, these guys are effed. Yeah, F's in chat. My boy Domitor out the door. Yeah, overall their team's in the negative, yeah. And on the overall, their team's actually in the negative. So even if he's got 85 gold a turn in here, he's big negative. Mansa Musa doesn't help at all, really. Unless he actually builds, like this theater square was already there, and this will, once this is repaired, that's the one big thing that that did. But the theater square is acquired, the wonders acquired is a big deal. Oracle's a bigger deal. Absolutely. Not great. Did he really 20 turn hard build Forbidden and use the engineer in the last 2 turns? Is that what he just did? I saw it was 20 turns originally, and then, yeah, did he just build it and build it and build it and then slap the engineer? That's hilarious. Wonder how much the engineer would have been worth if he had done it earlier. Maybe he just didn't want to take a chance of getting... Oh, here we go. Sorry, I missed this. Does he have, oh, the, yeah, sorry, a sec. Oh gosh. Artie's coming in hot. Start making the settler, yeah. I'd like to see, Jessica get some units here. She's got a battleship. 2 battleships. Start wearing the walls down. And maybe get a couple units down here. Settler here comes over here. The snipe job's the key. He needs to figure out... He needs to try and explore for for that. Maybe if he can get a cartography, come over here and guard the waters. Don't let him swim across for free. Mapuche's doing projects. He'll have one soon. Ethiopia looks to be projecting. Did I miss one? Yeah, no, these are Renaissance. Yeah. Cheeky builder spy. What? Oh! Noob's got a builder over here. Yeah, I wonder if he could ever learn. That's a good point. Who's controlling what here? Anshin is being controlled by Roy Batty. There's no units here. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's kind of weird. Hattusa's being controlled by... They can't let them have both science. This is brutal. They're letting him have both science right now. Jessica's in Singapore. Noob's in Buenos Aires. Fish is in Venice, and they're letting both of them have the science. That is rough. They got to take that away from Roy Batty. They got to take Hattusa away from Roy Batty. Holy cow. That is a huge buff for them on the science. Look at the gold per turn differential, though. Like, gold could be the difference here. Who would have guessed that Molly's team would die to gold? Here comes more arties. Nationalism when? Oh, he must already have it because he's on civil engineering. Oh, yeah, he's got a core right there. Sorry. Yep. Another core there he could turn into an arty. Good amount of gold. Funny thing is, these guys have a decent amount of gold, but they don't want to spend it because there's... Yeah. Why not raise that city? Well, I think this time he figures you'll hold it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, I guess because it's got a good campus. If he can hold it, it's a campus. It's more things, right? But I agree. Like, he's got to make this quick, or else he's in trouble. Raising is murder. Yeah. See, like, this has got to leave now. This has got to leave. I don't know what he's gonna do. He needs to have an efficient push here. Ethiopia is looking so big after that, though. This is not great. Tanks, though, is big. What's the science? Yeah, again, the science is kind of a wash. It's going to be about gold. Make them pay with gold, I guess. Because especially the problem is, too, the biggest problem is as well, is that the units only get more expensive, right? Once you got to start paying for tanks and artillery, it gets real expensive real quick. Is it going to fail again? I don't think it fails again because he's got a lot more coming. He brought a unit up here and cored it out. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this needs to die, yeah. That religious CS Ethiopia has, does it give religion pressure on other civs too? With Crusade, that would be so good in this case. Yeah, just cities within 10 tiles. Every time you found a great person. All cities within 10 tiles. So yeah, that is he's already got it. He's already got it in here. He's already got it in here. He's in a golden though, so that kind of counteracts it, right? Being in a golden kind of counteracts it. Yeah, they normally are so good at it. They went and got all the industrial ones. They had Anshin Pocket and then got it later. There's no way they should let Roy Batty get away with having both. Oh, Fish went and got a Tusa. There you go. Fish went and got a Tusa. That's a huge swing on science. That's a huge swing on science there. A little while ago, Fish was in the 170s and Roy Batty was almost a 200, and now... Oh, he took it back. You can see it swing. It's like 20 science each way. Whoever controls that. So hopefully Fish has got enough to control that. Or else he's going to be... Because how does Roy Batty have both? Like... Yeah, I don't know. Artillery, tanks. He's got a lot to cover. Jessica really needs to put some units out here and get to work, I think. Like, she could be throwing tanks up through here. These walls are almost gone. I guess you just put a unit down and just snipe it. I think he probably shift center this away. The problem is, can it get to here on the roads with the upgraded roads? Because he's got to shift this away so it doesn't die, and then shift this one in. Mapuche got his general. Actually, if he can, it actually won't matter. If he first moves this city, he loses 2 field cannons. Who's got first moves right here? Yeah, two. I agree. 2 religious city states is huge as well. Like, yep. First moves, 2 field cannons just died. 2 field cannons just died a horrible death, and he's got nothing left. Grandmaster's Chapel. He'll be able to buy some military, but he's got 22 a turn. He's saved up. And next turn he could buy a unit or 2, but yeah. Oh, he's repairing farms. Oh, don't repair farms. He's coming. He's coming for you. Don't repair farms. This city's going to die soon. She needs a unit in the water so she can come and kill that. The farm was important. Yeah, big key here is Fish finding a way to hold off. It's going to be really hard getting pushed by 2 high science from both sides. I don't know. I just feel like maybe Fish is saying I can hold, and Jessica's, I don't know. Patala Palace is one more. I can't imagine they still think that it's a play, right? I mean, if it's 3-2, they can win maybe all of Congress every time. How many turns left? 5. There's no way this dies in 5, though. Oh, he actually raised this one. There you go. Settlers down here. This builder's going to come down here and take a peek. Units in the water looking. Fish cartography when? Might be too late. Yeah, I feel like she should be making units here. Like, if she came through here with tanks and artillery and started pushing this, and then he has to fight over here, and they've got no freaking money. Once he dies, they're in the negative overall. Yeah, he upgraded to a tank there and a tank here. This is just like tickle me. Faith bought a field cannon. Faith bought a field cannon. Not going to make much difference. Faith bought a field cannon here, but again. Ironclad. You need a unit here to come and take this city. Maybe she buys it. Because she needs a unit. This city needs to die at the same time so the settler can't get away. This builder hanging out. Stand on that hill to get vision. Tanks in the chokes. Oh, wow. Fish actually broke through with tanks. The big key here, and Fish will know it, the big key here is he's going to know that he needs to fight. Because if he just tries to defend, he loses Crusade, right? But with him in a Golden Age, he's getting that +5. He's got the General. He can go to work here. He can go to work here. He's going to need more units. 2 turns, 2 turns. He's going hard arties. What's his... what happened in there? Hattusa. Yeah, he retook Hattusa. There's no way Roy Batty keeps up on both. Score 202, 168. That's a big swing. He was almost a 200 when they controlled both city-states. This 243 science is not fun. Maybe this has a promotion now. Here comes all the boys. The engineers, the arties. This goes quick. Need a unit. He sees the settler. Problem is he can still jump up and settle. Well, actually, he can block. He can go either side and just keep blocking, right? For some reason, they're not taking this builder. But if he goes this side, you block. If he goes this side, you block. Oh, he shifted that back and got the heal off. Nice. There's tank armies. This is a level 3. He needs to make sure that doesn't die. He needs to make sure that those don't die. Those are really strong, powerful units. He needs to keep them alive. There goes his Grandmaster's Chapel. So his faith buying days are over. The tanks are through. The farms are ready for him. Oh, here you go. Aerodrome. Planes. There you go. So, planes coming in here. Get some units. Oh, yeah. I guess he could just step on the hotel and go around. Yeah, because... Yeah, good point. Just choose your direction. Fish could come over. I'm assuming he's... I mean, I guess if he settles over here, he stays alive for a while. She needs to take this city, build a harbor, and put a unit in so I can come kill. So it's going to stay alive for a while. This city dies fast. Still need a unit here to kill. Well, I think Plains is maybe the play here. I wouldn't imagine. I think Plains is a decent play with her science and the bottom tree here, top tree Plains. Maybe get bombers, go nukes. Holding the city for him. Yeah, but he needs to come and do it quick. I guess he has tanks, so he can get there in a hurry. He should send a tank there now, because he needs to time it quick. Oh, there you go. He got onto there. So now he's... I mean, he still has it, because he goes here, and then he gets around anyway. There's just too many tiles to try and block. So this city dies this turn right here. Cap is his. But he needs to send one of these tanks north pretty quick. It dies with one tap, which is fine. I would step here and make him take the long way. If he settles on this side, he's kind of screwed because he can just buy a unit and come and kill it. He needs to get into the water because fish will, or he'll be able to come down. He needs to. They don't have the money to buy another settler, so he needs to get all the way to here. I don't think he gets there. Even if he steps up, 1 settles, and 2 buy him a settler. They can't buy a settler, so he's dead. Fish is currently in the lead on a culture victory. So Artie's here to control this. Did he save? Yeah, he saved all those units. Okay, that's good. He saved those units. Repairing walls, did some damage. When Monza dies, they're negative on gold. So Ethiopia now has a general. Mapuche's trying to deny, looks like. If Cree could do some projects, they could... How many are there? Is there 3? Modern? Or is there 4? What's up, Big Daddy? That's a good point, Danny. If they had GPT deals from Mali, they'll really be screwed. Yeah, if these guys have GPT deals and they lose those deals... Oh yeah, that flood was rough. Oh no, she got a unit and came and took it. She went and grabbed a unit and ran it down. She did. She did. Yeah, he's blocking this settler. This city dies pretty good. This was a bit of a bone though. He needs arties that are strong. He's got enough, I think. I mean, it's not like he's got units to deal with, right? Oh, there you go. Nice job. That's smart. Yeah, this city dies in 2 turns. There's no way he settles. It's 3v2. This unit's just AFK. Big Daddy, thank you for the the stuff. 69K. We're gonna get to that goal, guys. We need to get to the 84, 85. Anybody can spare any of their maple syrup. For the big goal. Bumping. Thank you, Slum. Yeah, like he doesn't even have that many Yanero. Like you want to have 1,000 Yaneros, right? Because they give each other buffs, and he doesn't really have that many because he can't afford them. Keep an eye on these yields. 9 and minus 30. They could CC to gold here. Dominar 2v3's Diplo win is on the cards. It'll be a long one. It'll be a long one. It'll be all-time epic. Not sure which one to do there. Zaddy, thank you for the biddies as well. Zaddy, the 10 gifted subs earlier was so huge, buddy. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Oh, we get it. 100% complete. 85,500 maple syrup. The community challenge has ended, and it's been completed. You guys are amazing. Thank you for throwing that stuff in there. I appreciate it, guys. I got to concentrate for a second. So, Amy... what? Relic, I guess? A relic and a maybe you disrupt rocketry? There's no way anybody's voting for that, right? You cannot wait to get back to playing. I know, Zaddy, you've been busy with your military, on the military side, being on call. Yeah. No, not Breach Dam. Disrupt Rocketry, Relic, and me. Nobody's gonna have rocketry. Nobody's gonna have spaceports and be going to space in the next 20 turns. So disrupt rocketry, relic, and me. A. Oh, whoa. Did I screw that up? Me. Okay, there we go. It'll be somebody will go siphon funds, exactly. They'll be able to control the votes. And pretty much do what they want. They'll put as much as they can into Diplo to make sure that they win. And then boost goal reached. 100% complete. Promoted 5,000 times. Look at that, guys. We've been promoted 5,000 times. I'm not sure who they promoted us to, but it happened. And you guys are the reason. Thank you so much for that. Amazing stuff. Yeah, the Arties is a bit of a standoff there. Now we're privates first class. Yeah, I kind of agree, Damodar. Like, if that hadn't happened, you could have spammed pike and shots and lived a little bit longer. Maybe you get to another Congress, but yeah, it was too much. This was just too much to try and hold. And you were dead anyway. But yeah, it sped it up. Jessica Balloon. I would imagine they want to get one over here as soon as possible, right? We should let's just check real quick here. So she is done flight. She's on radio, heading to advanced flight, I would think. And on this side, he's trying to get there, but he's a long ways behind. He went to combined arms, I guess, to uranium, and then he's going to try and do the nuke thing, but he's a long ways from flight. So she can get a balloon in here somewhere, buy it. By the way, let's not miss the demise